What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good holiday. And y'all like my shitty freehand attempt at henna. It didn't turn out as I thought it would, but I think it's better than the last attempt I made on a freehand, because usually I use a stencil. But yeah, this is the result. So yeah, but it's a beautiful Sunday today. I usually don't do videos on the weekend, but I am in the house alone today, and some folks came down and we celebrated Christmas, and they just left about an hour ago, and we cooked on Christmas. I cooked the big old chicken and vegetables. I cooked some dressing. What if I cooked? I cooked some other stuff. I can't even remember. But I was prepping and cooking up a storm. And excuse me, you already know my allergies, but and I used that Zatarain's injection stuff, and I didn't really like it that much. I think it was just too tangy for me, so I won't be using it again. I tried to look for some Tony's, but I went to the grocery store and they didn't have the Tony's ones, so they had Zatarain's. So I just said, okay, I'll use Zatarain's, and it's just not for me. I'm not using that again. And the chicken turned out good, but the taste of the injection, of the injectable or whatever, just wasn't for me. But anyway, everything was good. And excuse me. And the day after Christmas, we went to Disney World. They had a little excuse me, holiday thing going on, and we had fun there, and just had a good old time. And my roommate left. I can't remember when they left. Like Friday, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday of last week, and they'll be back later today. So yeah, and now I gotta clean and everything, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I just don't feel like doing it. I'm tired after everything. So now I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do on New Year's. I don't know if I'm gonna cook, because when I think about it, I'm probably not gonna cook, because after all the prepping and cooking that I did on with Christmas and everything, no. I'm probably just gonna shit, I don't know. Maybe order something or go out somewhere to eat for New Year's. Probably that, cause I just don't. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it this year. I think my only time that I'm gonna cook is Christmas and New Year's. I'm just not gonna do all of that. I'm just not. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to 2026, and with all the bullshit that's happening in the world aside, I feel like it's gonna be a good year, and I feel like my dreams are gonna come true this year, because I already put in all this hard work in 2025, and I finally got my certification. Whew, that was rough getting that. Excuse me, but I finally got it, and now I'm working on getting all my credits. I'm gonna get all my credits because I don't want to take that fucking test again. Cause hell the fuck no, it was just rough. But I'm gonna work on that. I've been working on that here and there, but with the holidays and all that stuff, it's a lot going on. But now I'm gonna really focus on that and focus on getting other jobs and all of that. I know that's gonna be rough, but we're gonna get through that. But the other thing is New Year's resolutions. I did most of my New Year's resolutions for 2025. My New Year's resolution was to get in the gym, and lose weight, and I did that. And what was my other one? Was to eat. Oh, I already eat healthy, but it was eating healthier. I did that. And the other one was to pass my test, and I did that. So the only one I didn't do was travel, because it just didn't happen for me in 2025. But I know it happened for me in 2026. So I know that's gonna be my year. 2026 is gonna be my year. So yeah. And that's my chair squeaking. I didn't know what the hell that was, but I don't know if y'all can hear that, but anyway, yeah. So and I don't know if I made this New Year's resolution, but I did want to move out in 2025, but it just wasn't possible in 2025. Maybe it'll be possible in 2026, because where I live, Florida, the prices of these housing, houses, apartments, all that stuff is sky high. It don't make no fucking sense. So I don't know. We'll see on that. I wanna move out and get my own place. More than likely it would be the best if I could live on my own, because I've wanted to live alone for the longest. Ooh, I'm getting tongue tied. But with with everything going on in the economy and all this shit, it's just not possible right now. So it won't be possible for a long ass time. Let's be real. So and moving to a shared space, and a good shared space with some good roommates, and a good roommate is, I would like to at least have one. I'd like to have one. If I can avoid having multiple, then yeah, but I just want to at least I want to have one, but yeah, so, so I don't have to deal with other folks' pets, because like I said, the pets that y'all might see in my videos, none of them are mine. So, I love the pets and everything, but I found out I'm not a pet person. I love animals, all that stuff, but I ain't no pet person. And I'd rather just have a place that doesn't have pets. Because, that's just what I want to do. Because, sometimes these pets be getting on my fucking nerves, and I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't. So, yeah. But yeah, so, and, with the weather in, Melbourne for a while now, it hasn't been like hot, but it's been like a little bit warm. It hasn't been cold. It's really weird, because I think it was the year before last, it was actually kind of cold this time of year. But we had like a little cold snap about, I think it was early October. It only lasted about, I think, half a week, and then it warmed up real quick. So that's weird. We'll probably get another cold snap probably next month in January. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to 2026 and, you know, and everything that's, gonna happen. Because I know good things are in store for me. And, I switched up my look some too, my new little haircut. Y'all like it? I got it done again. What was it? I think it was earlier this week, or yeah, it was earlier this week or last week. I can't fucking remember, but it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, so, I got, I know y'all saw the, hairstyle I had in previous videos, my little mini afro. But, I decided that I kind of got tired of my hair and decided that I just, wanted to cut it down, but I didn't want to shave my head like I did about 2-3 years ago. I didn't want to go completely bald. So I settled on getting a buzz cut, and I looked at some pictures of some buzz cuts for black women, and I found this one, and I think it looks good. It's something for me to get used to, but I like it, and it's low maintenance. Every like 2 weeks I just get it to, cut a little bit on the sides, sometimes on the top, but sometimes cut, down some on the top, but usually it's just on the sides. So, not a lot to, not a lot of maintenance at all. So yeah. And, some of the places I want to travel is, I want to go visit Portugal. I've heard, I see so much about that. I hear so much about it. So, why not? And, I've traveled around, parts of Asia. And, I would like to go visit Spain too. And I would like to go back to Britain. And when I'm in, Britain, just travel around the UK, because I didn't get to do that before. I was on a school trip. We just stayed in Britain. We stayed in Britain, but we didn't really go too far. We were in London. We went to the town of Bath, and we went to visit Bristol, and that's it. So didn't go a ton of places. So I would travel around the UK and explore more. So yeah, and I would like to visit Thailand too, cause why not? Why not? And I just want to make it happen this year, though. I want to make it out. Well, I'll put it out there like this. I'm gonna make it happen this year. We're gonna do that. So yeah, and let's see, anything else I got to say? I hope everybody had a happy holiday. Hope everybody has an amazing new year. And I thought about getting some fireworks for the new year, and I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know if I feel like setting off even fireworks. I know other people in other neighborhoods, I'm going to see them shooting off all these fireworks. So yeah, but all right then, y'all. I think that's all I got to say. Short little light video. I thought about talking about some excuse me, some serious things, but I'll just keep it light today. So like, comment, subscribe, so that I can get into the algorithm more. And I will see y'all in the next video.